All right, bro. Let's get this started, yeah? All right. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. Just uh just a little chat. Oh, hold up. We're still talking here. I want to talk for a second. Got to fix the monitor. I want to talk for a second about journaling, okay? Got to have a conversation. All right? Cuz I just journaled for 31 days in March, and I want to talk about it. So, if you aren't following already, I have been doing 30-day challenges each month. I did cold showers. I quit coffee. I'm going to give up coffee and any forms of caffeine for the whole month. And last month I did journaling. And I've been documenting them and sharing them, kind of as a way to challenge myself creatively and like physically and mentally through like all the challenges, and then creatively through, well, documenting it, which I think this month's challenge, or next month for April, I think this month's challenge, April, I can't get this straight. I think that the challenge for April should be making a video
Ring a ding ding.
that's not filmed in one day or all in one sitting. Let's talk about journaling. I went into this challenge having tried journaling before, and I never really was able to succeed in those attempts, mainly because I made it all so complicated. And what I did this month that I found very beneficial was I had a blank notebook, no lines, no dots, nothing on the pages, and I would just write, write for 10 to 15 minutes and whatever came to my mind. Then the next day I just write, I don't know, like there's so many different types of journaling. I just wrote about my day. Like that was the journaling that I did. It wasn't too complicated. I think it's called free form journalism. I don't know. I just call it journaling. So anyway, that's what I did. That was a method that I was able to keep throughout the whole month, just sitting down and writing. I was able to do that, and for the beginning of the month, I didn't really see the benefits of it. It was more so the meditative benefits that I saw, where it's like feels good to kind of empty out your head at the end of the day. It feels good to be able to catalog and just write about things that are going on. It's meditative. So those are the benefits that I saw then. But it really began to be helpful when things started happening in my life, just personal like waves of like uncertainty and anxiety, things like that. I'm just having a really rough night right now. I'm really looking forward to doing this journal. Really looking forward to doing this journal. Yeah. And when those things happened, it was really, really helpful to be able to write about, the things that were going on. I have a journal entry from the end of the month, and this is an excerpt where I was kind of just reflecting on the month of journaling, and I was reflecting on a conversation that I had with a friend that day where he asked me if journaling changed my mindset or outlook on life. And at the time, I didn't really have a clear answer for him. I didn't really think about that question. But I had some time to reflect on it, and I wrote my journal entry for that night. Here's what I wrote. I said, I didn't see the beauty in journaling at first, but then I did. And as things occurred in my life, as waves of uncertainty and fear rose, journaling served as a great way to ground myself in the present. I was much more mindful of my surroundings, being able to reflect on the beautiful view or clouds on the way home, and I found myself much more aware of interactions with friends, family, or complete strangers, and I was able to share my thoughts on what happened at the end of the day. I took a look this month at my old travel journal, I guess you could call it. It was this journal that I had got when I was younger, and I would bring it with me on all of my trips to Hong Kong or Hawaii or just various family road trips, and it was really cool to be able to read back on those pages of the things that I did that day. Also seeing the things that my younger self put in there, like a bus ticket or a leaf from a certain city. Like that was really cool to look back on. Another thing that I really enjoy doing is looking back on the old photos that I took. And I love looking back and reflecting on where I was when I took that photo. What happened? Why did I take that photo? Like, what did I find interesting in the photo that I took? And it's really cool looking back on photos that I've taken over the years and being able to reflect on where I was as a person and, how I've grown since then in both my skill and just, you know, as a person, right? And that leads us all to the big question. Will I continue journaling after this month? And would I recommend this to others? To answer the first question, yeah, I will. I plan to continue journaling after this month and going on into my life. I plan to do that to keep a little record of what's happening. And the second question, would I recommend this to others? Yeah, yeah, sure, why not? Go do it. It's really meditative. It's a lot of fun, and I found a lot of benefits to doing it. I intend to keep doing it. So, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.